This episode is brought to you by Cisco Educational Premium. Entropy is the measure of a disorder in a system. The higher the entropy of the system means that there is more disorder in the system. And the lower the entropy in the systems means there is less disorder in the system. So this is entropy in thermodynamics. There is also entropy in information theory. In information theory, there is an entropy also, and it relates the amount of information that can be extracted from the system. So, in contrast to the entropy in thermodynamics, say in thermodynamics when the system had high entropy, it meant that there is more disorder in the system. So, the high entropy of information theory means that there is less information that can be extracted from that system. So high entropy means that less information can be extracted from the system, and lower entropy means that more information can be extracted from the system. For instance, say in a room, considering the particles of air in the room. So if the particles of air, if it is not easy to determine the trajectories of the particles of air in a room, meaning that the room has a very high entropy compared to, say, a deck of cards, which you know how they are organized. So entropy is core in thermodynamics. Coming back to a more relatable instance, the earth receives entropy from the sun. How? We know that the sun provides the earth with the energy that it requires. But the earth, on the other hand, also releases all the energy it acquires from the sun. So energy in is equivalent to energy out. So what exactly does the earth get that is useful to it? We have seen that the earth has been in running its affairs ever since it was created. And if the big muscle would be energy, that will be quite that will not make a big sense, because if it is receiving the same amount of energy that it is releasing, it means that there will be nothing going on the earth. So really, we can say that the earth is receiving entropy from the sun. This is what we call free energy in thermodynamics. Free energy, I don't mean free energy that you don't have to pay. It means that energy that is usable. For instance, the water coming from a waterfall has more energy than the water, say, in a basin on the ground level. It might be the same water, but the water on top of the waterfall has gained the potential energy of the gravitational force, making it possess free energy that it can turn turbine and power machineries as it generates electricity from a dynamo. So where does the sun exactly get this energy? Okay. The sun generates its energy through nuclear fusion in its core. In the nuclear fusion in the core of the sun, hydrogen atoms are fused together in nuclear fusion to generate helium atoms. So hydrogen fuses to form helium, and so the overall fusion reaction generates energy. So energy is generated. It must be in form of gamma rays. So these gamma rays uh, moves around the sun as it loses energy, eventually being released outside in form of other radiation, broad range of radiation. We can have infrared, microwaves, even gamma rays, even light, even radio waves. All the spectrum of radiation is given off by the sun. So what happened to the helium after it has been fused? So as time goes by, the sun also fuses helium, and as it fuses helium, it fuses it into more and more heavier elements. You can have carbon all the way until it arrives at iron. It stops fusion at iron. Why? It's because fusing iron atoms takes in more energy than it gives. So it overall does not provide the energy that the sun needs uh, to provide. It doesn't provide energy. It consumes more energy than it provides. So fusion stops at iron. So after it has fused, say, a star like our sun, after it has fused all its helium into heavy elements that cannot be fused anymore, say until the the fusion reaction arrives at iron. So it will complete its fuel, and after it completes its fuel, it evolves into another state, and finally it can undergo a supernova explosion. So coming back to this energy that is being produced by the sun. So the sun produces this energy, really free energy or entropy, that it provides even to the earth. So the earth utilizes this free energy in uh, powering its processes. For instance, the process of weather processes, tornadoes, rainfalls, even all aspects of life are powered by the sun. So it has been said that life itself serves as a very nice medium of dissipating this energy that the earth gets from the sun. So we know that life is carbon based, and carbon is a basis of life because it can form a wide range of compounds, both with other elements and with itself. For instance, when you uh, consume an energy giving food like glucose, it will be broken down in the body to release energy. So it will this energy will be packed uh, on adenosine triphosphate. It will be packed using adenosine triphosphate, ATP. So these processes will extract the bond energy of the double bond of oxygen and store it, and then store it in ATP. So the overall process of life, birds chirping, uh, people walking, people running, yeah? Whales moving in the sea, fish swimming. All these processes serve as a nice way to dissipate energy that the earth gets from the sun. So when we talk about the energy that the earth gets from the sun, it really is entropy, free energy, Gibbs free energy that the earth gets from the sun. Cisco Educational Premium is a section of Cisco Educationals with content that is not hosted here. There are episodes ranging from long to short videos. Remember those good old shots of ours? They are there. So do we get there? Use the link on screen or in the description or in the pinned comment below. Enjoy yourself. And I will see you in the next episode of Cisco Educationals.
Yeah.